In this second video, we're going to look at the safety of using static electricity. We're going to look at it when we fuel planes. Now, aeroplanes themselves are insulators, which means as they fly across the sky, they come into contact with air, which is another insulator, which means as they fly across the air, they gain electrons, which means they become negatively charged. So that is how a plane becomes charged. Now, planes become discharged when they come into land. So what we can see in this picture is as the plane lands, the wheels come into contact with the ground. Now what happens is all the electrons are all over the plane can actually be discharged through the very special rubber that will remove those electrons. This reduces the amount of static electricity that the plane actually has. Although a lot of the electrons are moved from the plane, it still needs to be earthed. Now, it especially needs to be earthed before it can be fueled. You can see in this picture that the fuel going into the plane has two cables going into it. One is delivering the fuel, but before that happens, there is a metal connection here which carries any spare electrons, so all the spare electrons down into the earth, and it just spreads around all this concrete here. Now, the fuel going in to the plane is going to be highly flammable, which means if there is a spark, like a lightning, it could cause the fuel in the plane, the fuel in the tanker and the fuel underground to explode, and it's extremely important that we remove all that static so that it does not cause ignition.